Hey, what is up guys? It's Jack's Press Films, and this is a completely different video of me showing all of you my horror Funko Pops from different horror movies, different horror games, and different TV shows. And this is collection number 1. There are 13 individual pieces of these. All of them were bought online on Amazon except for one that was not bought on the internet, and I will get to that last one at the end of the video. Before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you to all that subscribed and are new and that may be watching this right now. It's a big deal for me because I'm trying to grow, and for me it's definitely not easy, but the more I keep doing this, the more that I can entertain you guys with all my content, and especially my films, because my films are the #1 thing on my channel because I am an aspiring filmmaker. Since you're new and you're just getting to learn more about me. But guys, I'm at 299 subscribers, just at the tip of 300, and I would really appreciate it if I can get past 300 and hit the road to 400 or more. Guys, so I'm gonna go in this kind of order, just like that, all the way to the top, but I'm not gonna point at them from here and just show you like that because that'd be kind of cheesy. But while I'm talking, there's going to be a close-up of them to explain all about them in detail while you look at them up close. So anyways, let's get started. Here at the bottom left, we have Ghostface from Scream. Really easy to find. I was really happy to see him. And Ghostface I've seen since I was a toddler. I've known him for years. Every Halloween, kids would dress up as him and his usually bloody knife, but I'm really embarrassed to say this too. I have never seen the movie Scream. Never seen it. And I know that he's this killer slasher guy. He's not one of my favorite killers. He's not scary. He's just really cool. I like him a lot. I think he's great. Over here in the middle, to the right of him, we got Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. I love that movie so much. It wasn't scary, it was just really bizarre, and it just weirded me out. It was just one of the weirdest horror movies I've ever seen, but I was really happy to get Leatherface. However, I am kind of a little disappointed in the head itself. They could have made his hair a little bit more puffier. His hair is brown. It's not, I meant to say no, it's not brown. It's black in the movie and it's more curly and spiked up, and they could have covered more of his human skin on the head, but all in all, everything looks cool with the bloody chainsaw, the clothing. Leatherface looks pretty good. To the right of him, to the bottom right, we have Michael Myers from the movie Halloween. I love Michael Myers. He is a murderous killer. The white mask, the bloody knife, the janitor outfit, he's great. And when I ordered him, he came to the house, because some of these I ordered, they got, just a couple of them got kind of damaged. When he arrived at my house, I opened the box, and his body was upside down in the box with half the box damaged, and I was not happy because I didn't like the way it came in, and I wanted to reorder it, but I said no. You know what, I can just take him out, put him back in, replace him, and make him look nice the way he is. So I love Michael Myers a lot. I had to get him. He's one of those slashers, and if you're gonna get Michael Myers, then you need to find him and get him in your horror collection. Alright, we've made it to the second row, and finally, to the very far left, right up here, Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. My favorite horror slasher movie of all time, and my #1 favorite horror killer of all time. There is nobody that can beat Jason, in my opinion. I mean, you know what they say, Jason never dies, and I was so excited to see they had Jason as a Funko Pop, and he is really accurate. I like the design on the box of it. inside, the bloody machete, the hockey mask, the dark skin under the mask, the leather coat, everything that makes Jason become Jason as a Funko Pop. And I love Friday the 13th. I know that there's more of them, like part 2, part 3, part 4, but I've never been able to watch all those. Just the original first one and the director's cut. Yeah, I think of from 2012 or 2013. That one was pretty brutal. But guys, I love Jason Voorhees. I had to get him, and you have to get him for your horror collection. Now, to the right of him right here, we have the new Mummy from the Mummy movie with Tom Cruise, aka Princess Amnarat, or however you pronounce it, I don't know. I really wanted to get her because since I really liked this movie so much, this was actually my favorite Mummy movie I've ever seen. It's better than any other Mummy movie I've ever seen. I mean, if the Mummy was a man, it would have sucked, but I liked the creativity in it. Tom Cruise rocked it from start to finish. I was so entertained by the whole movie, and it's a shame it got so many negative reviews, and it's a great movie. I had to get her. I mean, I knew they had her. She's got the hieroglyphics on her face, her body. She's got mummy details on her body with her claws, the dark black hair, so I had to get her since I like the movie so much, and I'm so glad I have her right now. Now, this one's a bit different, but to the far right of the Mummy, we have Aradin from the video game The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I recently played this game at a friend's house a couple weeks ago, and however I never got a chance to play as the character. I really don't know much anything about him, really, but I was going through the list of all the horror pops I was looking for, and when I saw this guy, I mainly just got this guy because of the way he looked, not just because I'm a fan, but because of the way he looked with his red samurai-looking armor and the detail of the silver helmet he is wearing. He looks like a dark lord. It's really awesome the way he looks, but I had to get him because he just looks so mighty and dark looking, so that's why I got him, because of the way he looked. Now, we've made it to the third row, and to the very far left over here, we have the Locust Drone from the video game Gears of War. Now, I used to play Gears of War a few years ago, and I stopped, and it's kind of hard for me to remember everybody, but as soon as I saw this guy, the Locust Drone, because I definitely remembered him in the video game, I was like, he looks exactly like him. He's got the yellow eyes, the sharp teeth, the plasma rifle in his hand, the big muscular reptilian arms. It's all pretty legit, guys, and I had to get him because I remembered him from a few years ago, but just the design of him, he's a really cool pop. I love him. And finally, to the right of the Locust Drone, you got the classic #1 favorite Stephen King horror character ever, Pennywise the Clown from It, the movie. I was so happy to get this guy, and I got him for just less than $2 only for an offer. And it was so amazing to get him. I love It, the movie. I watched it a million times. Stephen King is just a total genius, and I'm not really a fan of clowns. Not that I'm scared of them or have a fear of them. I mean, I'm not a fan of them. But seeing It, the movie, Pennywise the clown is one of the scariest clowns I've ever seen compared to many other clowns I've seen in horror movies. But this is one of my favorite pops in the collection because of the red nose, the clown outfit, the sharp teeth, and the red hair and the white pale face. And he's pretty much the one that attracts my eyes every time I walk into this room. It's like he wants to get out of the box, but sorry, he's not getting out. But guys, I love Pennywise. To the right of Pennywise, we got the Night King from Game of Thrones. I don't know if you guys watch Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. I've seen it from season 1 to season 6 so far. Very awesome show. I love it. I like how they put the medieval time into it compared to all these other supernatural beings. And out of all the supernatural stuff I've seen in that series, I had to get the Night King because of the episode I saw with Jon Snow fighting against the White Walker army, and he was the leader of this army. And the guy looks like Satan himself. He really does. And just because he was so creepy in the series, I had to get him because of the scary looking blue eyes and the spikes on his head and the armored suit that he wears. He was just really, really creepy, and I had to get him. If you're looking for something from a horror TV show, I would get the Night King from Game of Thrones. We've made it to the fourth row, and now to the very far left, we have the 1973 classic, The Exorcist. Reagan herself, the demonic girl. I was so happy to get Reagan. I know, sorry I keep saying I was so happy, but really, I mean, I was happy to find all of these from the horror movies that I like, and Reagan was cool. She came in, and I like the vomit on the box, looking like she's in the box, and she vomited all over it, and it's like, oh man. And I like the green glowing eyes, the scars on the face. Of course, they did such a good job on the pajamas, the way they're torn down, and they put the wrist straps on her wrist, as you can see. They did a really good job of designing her, and I saw one that was signed by the actress herself, Linda Blair. Linda Blair signed it on one of the boxes, and that was a lot of money. But seeing her on there, very easy to find, very easy to get. I had to get her. You cannot miss The Exorcist, and if you still haven't seen The Exorcist, you gotta see The Exorcist. It's a shame if you haven't seen The Exorcist, because it's my #1 favorite old horror movie of all time. And if you're looking for something scary once again, you gotta get Reagan from The Exorcist. I'm telling you. Just saying. Over here to the right of her in the middle, we got Billy, aka known as the Jigsaw Doll from the Saw series. Saw is one of the most gruesome things I've ever seen. I have all 7 Saw movies. I've seen all 7 of them. They're great. Each one gets just more disturbing, more disgusting, and I love the little Jigsaw Doll, the way he talks with his voice, like, I want to play a game. That's one of the classic lines of every movie, and I realized James Wan, the director of Insidious and the Conjuring, he directed that whole Saw series. And once I saw the Jigsaw Doll as a Funko Pop, of course I had to get him. I mean, the black tuxedo suit, the red bow tie, the classic ventriloquist doll face, and the black hair. I had to get him. I had to. The very far right of Saw, we got the Xenomorph from Alien Covenant. I waited 1 month for this guy to come, and it was just like, oh, just show up already. And I actually pre-ordered this guy because he was not scheduled to release until July 14th, and I had to pre-order him because I knew that the day he would come out July 14th, he would become extremely rare and hard to find, and the price will go on up him just like that immediately, and he would have been really hard to get. But since he wasn't out yet and I ordered him a month ago, then that was the best way to get him. So if you see something that you really like and it's not out yet, pre-order it immediately, because trust me guys, once you do that, you'll be so happy that you did that, because now I have him. Finally, at the very top, the one and only mighty biggest Funko Pop himself, the Best Buy exclusive King Kong from the movie Kong Skull Island. I was so pumped to get this guy because I was walking in through Best Buy and I was Funko Pop hunting, but I happened to be in the Xbox One section, and it's like this guy was beating on his chest. He was calling out my name. I turned around. He was the only one there. There was no others, the only one. And I said, well, since he's the only one, I might as well just grab him right away. And right when I was grabbing him, waiting in line, people were looking at me with him like, oh, I should have got him, like, you know, because Kong, I mean, he's my favorite monster too. I mean, I've always been on King Kong's side since I was 5 years old. I love the Peter Jackson King Kong movie. I watched it a million times. It's great. King Kong, I find that he inspires me. He motivates me to get big, to get bigger and stronger because of the way he beats on his chest. And when he does that, there's just nothing else I see motivating from Godzilla. I'm not really a Godzilla fan. I'm not on his side. That's why I'm hoping that King Kong will beat the absolute living crap out of Godzilla in Kong vs. Godzilla 2020. I am so waiting for that, and that's 3 years from now. Oh my gosh. But I've also seen the 1962 King Kong versus Godzilla, and I saw that at a party. Here's a clip of what I recorded right here. It's just one of the funniest movies I have ever seen. Literally, I mean, for the special effects then, yeah, they were good, but today you look at it, it's just like, it's like toys fighting against each other. It's just so hilarious. And what's even more hilarious is that when that movie came out in 1962, people were scared as heck. And it's just so funny to see that. But yeah, King Kong is at the very top out of all my Funko Pops because I made it look like this could be the Empire State Building and he's at the top just going like that. So he's got the helicopter in his hand, he's got the black eyes, the sharp teeth, the big chest, and King Kong himself, man. Can't get any better. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video finally. I'm so sorry it was kind of long. I tried to move along as fast as possible, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all my horror Funko Pops of collection number 1. Will I be making more collections of horror? Yes, I will. I hope to get a collection number 2. I'm already writing down the list of what I need to get of collection number 2, and once I have collection number 2 finished, I will make another Funko Pop video for you guys because I really hope you found this entertaining, and I love collecting Funko Pops. They're so awesome, and just the design of them, it's everything. And anyway, guys, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe over here to my channel for more content and my films, the number 1 main thing on the channel. And take a look at my number 1 highest viewed film on the channel, Caution Spikes. Very popular right now. Got submitted to a Georgia festival. Anyway, guys, have a great night.